Hi, everyone. Hey, good morning. I'm over here. I'm tweeting. I forgot to tweet, so I'm gonna go over here and tweet. I'm glad you guys are all here, though. Hold on for a sec. I'll be right back. Hey, welcome everyone. Hey, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear the choral game audio? Good morning. Good morning. I'm at work during office hours, so I can actually watch this. Whoa, welcome. Hold on. Oh, here. I got my Santa mug. I got my Santa mug. I got my grapefruit juice. So we are good to go. Hi. Hi. Welcome. Welcome. So can you guys hear me okay? Can you hear the game audio okay? These are the important questions before we get going. I have been really excited to play the Frozen Wilds. And here we are. Jack keeps a green screen on his personal times. Everyone, please remember, I am that's what I do for a living. I'm a video producer, so I have a green screen with me at all times. This is a special fold-up one that's behind me at the moment. You can hear me. Good. Good. You can. Sorry, I'm running a little bit late. Levels seem good. Thank you, Jim Docs. I'm running a little bit late because we were having some issues. I set up the Zoom here, you know, getting the camera set up, getting the green screen set up, getting XSplit set up here. It took a little bit. It's a pocket green screen. It kind of is a pocket green screen. It folds up to where its diameter is no more than like 2.5, 3 feet. And so it like folds in on itself. And then when it pops out, it actually holds itself taut. So you don't get any of the like wrinkles and crinkles that you would normally get in a green screen. So yeah, it's great. It's great. Everything's great. Problems with it should be fine. Should be fine. Remember that I'm also a moderator, so if I see anything, I can also shut you down. Things are a little bit weird computer setup wise. I have things in weird places, but oh, good morning, everyone. There we go. Now we got some coffee. Do an Amazon ad for folding green screens. This one's special, you know, like you have to like fold it in on itself in order for it to work, but yeah, it's great. It's not as impressive as those new Elgato ones. I don't know if you've seen those where it's like it like rolls in on itself and you just pop it up. Those are supposed to be great. Has anyone told me I have a good radio ASMR style voice? I have heard that before. Actually, I was talking with Rich's sister after the stream, and I think I might look into that audiobook thing that she's doing. It sounded... What are you even doing? I'm here. I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Here, let's go to continue. I'm here and I'm playing games. So I actually looked into that whole become an audiobook voiceover person thing that Rich's sister Erin is doing, and so it looks interesting, actually. A really neat way to make a simple reel for yourself, connect with authors, independent authors, and do all sorts of fun stuff. What books would I read? Any books. I would try to find like the cheesiest. You know, I want to read a book like Aaron is going to read, where, you know, it's about a were-rabbit. That's the one that Aaron's going to read. So I want a romance novel where, like, you're like a wear stapler, like a boy turns into a stapler on the full moon. That's the kind of ebook that I would read. Mm-hmm. See my coffee mug? It's Christmas time. Please do it in my Michael Caine voice. And that's when I turned into a stapler. And that's when I turned into a stapler. Where rabbit? Are you playing the DLC? Yes, I'm playing the DLC. I just got the DLC and I'm really excited to jump into it. What am I doing with my Santa mug? I am it's one of the few mugs I have, and it's a good mug. It's one of the few mugs that I own. All right, I gotta remember where I left off. You know, I need to figure out where the frozen wilds are. I did get the mega armor. You know, the glowing mega armor. Oh, I have to remember how to play this game. I also, like, I have not played this game in quite a long time. So this is, oh, there we go. That's the important part, the roll button. Jack buys t-shirts, not mugs. It's true. It's true. I have a couple mugs. I don't show. So, hey, oh bother. Sorry, I'm cutting in on your showtime. Can I say, oh my god, just like Rich Evans? No. No one can. Oh yeah, light attack, heavy attack. Nice. Nice. Okay, now, where am I going? What am I doing? Oh, I just hit the share button. Nope. Get out of here. Get out of here. It has been so freaking long. Ooh. Oh, no, we've had that before. There it is. Here. Okay, so here's the map. Here's all the stuff I've done. I've you know, almost 100%ed everything here. These are all the things that I've done. And up here, you can see where the frozen wilds are. So this is the new DLC area. Hey, Amos Corsair. The map is kind of big. Yeah, the map's kind of big. It's not super powerful. Like, where am I? Is this me? New quest. Oh wait, does it not count my save? I did beat the game. But okay, great. Here's a new quest. What is this? Oh, that's close to where I am. I'll go to that. Okay. Great. Where are the Legos? I only have... With me right here, I have a Lego cannon. If you can even tell. That is a Lego cannon that I keep at my desk. I don't know why I keep it at my desk, but I do. Alright, we are fairly close to a thing over here, so is it possible to play this without spoiling the main story? I haven't played it yet. I don't know. I assume everything's going to be different. I have already beat the main story, so I'm sorry if we come across any spoilers. But we'll see. This is really surreal because I usually watch prereq streams on YouTube while working, and I'm not used to actually participating in them. Well, welcome, Craig Nation. Welcome to the stream.
Direction of the
Let's see what Ravid has to say.
What's the problem?
Betrayal. By my own blood. I was meant to go on a machine hunting expedition to the Banuk Wilds with real hunters. Then the rumors began. New machines, an evil miasma, many dead Banuk, and so on and so forth. So my father won't allow me to go. Says there's too much danger for a noble scion.
Do you always do what your father tells
Is
you?
it brown?
Yes, of course.
I don't know. Oh. Let's see here.
What kind of new machines?
That's exactly it.
We used to
My
produce
father
mainstream,
doesn't
but
even
while I'm
know. He only
procrastinating
heard
on something
whispers in the
else.
Sun Court.
Right.
And the evil miasma?
Who knows what those tent-dwelling savages consider evil? Or a miasma. I just want to
Miasma,
hunt,
right?
honestly. Why even give me a sword for my 16th year? What's a sword for if not for brandishing?
This game is so amazingly pretty. It is, and you know, I can see on stream already, like, my capture card does wash out some of the colors a little bit, but I do think this game is gorgeous.
Have you ever actually hunted machines?
I've had our bearers carry a lance horn for me to shoot at.
So I like it.
Its movement was fearfully realistic.
And I'm not
Hunting in the Banuk Wilds.
I'm not super paying attention
Do
to
you
the
mean
story,
Banuk?
which is
Oh,
unfortunate.
no. That's so far from the sun's light. The expedition would be swallowed up.
Just picked up this game at half price.
It's a
books for
place they call
$15.
the Cut.
Nice.
Something of a no man's
This
land
is this
from,
is a favorite of mine from this
the
past
war.
year.
But now
Why am I
it
not
makes
playing
for
Super Mario?
excellent
Because I
hunting.
didn't much care
There's
for
a pass
it.
through the northeastern mountains.
I really did not much care for Super
I
Mario.
guess I'll have to look into these rumors myself.
I made a whole thing about it.
It's beyond the Grave Horde, past the northeastern
I made
mountains.
a whole thing about how I didn't much care
You
for
can't
it.
mean to go alone to that
A lot of people
sun-forsaken
didn't like
place. I suppose Outlanders can do whatever
that I
they
didn't
please.
much care for it.
By the sun, if only I wasn't born noble.
Yeah, sounds tough.
New side quest, Into the Frozen Wilds.
I waited 4 seasons for this, and I'm denied.
I do have some different outfits, but I prefer. Like I like her just regular outfit. I think that one looks the best. This one. That one's kind of badass. This one's all right with just a little modification. But then I got the Shield Weaver, ancient technology salvaged by Aloy and stitched to Nora leather. Protects a damage-absorbing force shield. Takes time to recharge when depleted. I think it looks cool, but I don't like that it has like a little glow all over it. When I first wanted to get this armor, I assumed it would be like a full body, you know, like a Halo armor, and I was like, that would be awesome. But Jack needs to be a hair louder, or the audio needs to be a hair
Is my
not
fate
as
to
loud.
only
I
experience
can do that.
adventure in the
I can make me a
Glyph
hair
books?
louder. If I go like this, how's that for? Ah, fuck. How's that for a hair louder, chat? How do we feel about this? How do we feel about this volume?
The rumors too disturbing, he says.
How do we feel about this? There you go. Ha ha, better, boom, great. It's so much easier to adjust levels when it's just me.
It's a crime. I should report it to the Sun Court.
Hold on, I need more coffee. I'll be right back.
How dangerous can it be? It's in the opposite direction of the Forbidden West.
Sun King Avad's spies saved Prince Itaman from the Shadow Karja. Now they have no
4
claim on the throne.
seasons. And I'm denied by Banuk Doomsay.
Are we sure this is the real Jack? It's not. It usually takes him way longer to fix tech problems. It's right now. I am streaming. I believe like the majority of people stream. I think most people stream
It's
by
a crime.
themselves
I should
in an
report it
office
to the
type
Sun
setting
Court.
with everything easily within arm's reach. The fact that we usually stream with. Oh, there's a fire over here, right? You know, we usually stream with the 2 of us. There's multiple microphones. There's more points of failure the way we normally stream. So now it's. There's a fire over here. It's been 20 minutes. Time to stand up. Not yet.
Far cry from those days.
How's your Witcher 3 going? I have not been playing Witcher 3 because we've been playing some other games. We just recorded a new episode for Hand of Fate 2 yesterday.
Knew it was only a matter of time before an Oseram tried to kill the Sun
And
King.
alright, so now that we are at a like this. Now that we are at a fire. So I actually have not gotten any further in The Witcher 3. Here we go. Because we've been playing other games. The Grave Horde. Okay, we'll go here. How do I... Oh, how do I do this again? Why can't I fast travel? Oh, I can't fast travel there for some reason. Why can't I fast travel? It's morning. I'm not that funny. Hand of Fate 2, we both really enjoyed. Spoiler alert. Okay, I can't fast travel. Well, shit. Then I'm gonna need me an animal. So, Hand of Fate 2 is really good. We just recorded our episode of it yesterday. And... I know I need to go that way, but... No, we'll just start running that way. And as a heads up, it will be the first episode in a new format. Look at that turkey. Look at that turkey. I know a lot of people are not happy with our new audio-only format, and I hear you. And more important, who's that? Who that?
It's you! The one who saved Meridian from that Oseram lunatic.
That's
Damned
right,
if
I
you
did.
aren't a ray of sun on a dark
Mix
day.
between live
Let
and
me help
animation.
you.
No, so
If I
what?
can. What happened?
Another new format. So
Mass
what we are
murder.
going to do
That's what. 5 night
is we
guards
are going to
shredded
bring
like cabbage
back
out there in the quarry.
the old format. We are going to bring back us sitting and talking, where you can see our faces. We've figured out a way to do a set that is simple and easy to move around and won't get anyone's ways, and also already utilizes other sets that are there. So we figured out an easy way to record ourselves for the full episodes. But there are some games where we just don't have a lot to say, or we just want to,
5
get some
men murdered?
ideas out after
How?
playing just a couple of
Don't know.
hours.
One
And so
was a buddy
that's
from
where
before
we're
the
going to
liberation.
utilize
We worked
the
this quarry
animation.
together as
That's when we're going to
slaves for the
utilize the
Mad King.
audio only.
My friend, may he walk forever in the light, knew how to fight. Fiends who did this must have had stealth
And so
or
we are
numbers.
going to the Hand of Fate 2 will be our
The machines
first
have killed them.
pre-rec
Don't see
quick
how.
ep.
The quarry is fenced
Is
and
what I
gated,
think I'm gonna
and
call
I've never
it.
seen a glint hawk
The
do anything
pre-rec
like this.
quick ep will be short, audio only, with the little pixel us guys, and it's for games that we just don't maybe have a lot to say about, or shorter episodes. Yeah, and then we can still put out more episodes,
Anything
and
strike
you
as
guys get
strange or out
us
of the ordinary?
sitting on the couch.
Well,
back,
let's
so.
see. Oh yeah, chunks of
Pre-rec
corpses,
quick ep. Yep,
gushing blood.
PRQE. I like that.
Sorry, pressure's getting to me. Not used to murder. Nah, nothing unusual. Well, except we've been doing a little blasting lately. And
I hear
Sarabot said-
Mace. I've been
that's
seeing
just
all of the
stupid.
negative comments, and I've been evaluating them as far as who is giving me,
I know we
who
killed
is
those
giving
men.
me
A machine that
valuable
attacks from
criticism.
underground.
I think that's
It's
important.
called a
Is
rock breaker.
discerning good criticism
An
from just
underground
I don't like it
killing
because it's
machine.
new,
Great.
and we wanted to give it
What in the name of the sun am I supposed to do about
a
that?
fair shot. So we
Just
gave it a few
sit tight.
episodes.
This kind of thing is my specialty. Yeah, I've seen better.
We wanted to give it a fair chance, so we gave it a few episodes, but
Hold Oh, you're in for a treat. It's quite a show.
But so yeah, we're gonna give it a try here. There we go, light the fire.
Oh, wonderful.
I need to find some animals. Hold on, I need to find an animal to ride. I can't ride those guys. I can ride these guys. I can ride broadheads. And I can ride striders. Okay, so I will head that way. You do whatever you want. I do, no, but I do, and I want to make sure that we're putting out a product that people like and that it's the best that we can, and overwhelmingly people want to see our faces. And so I hear you. Those guys. Damn. That's the nice thing about the shield. It absorbs fall damage. There's a broadhead. Okay, there's the broadhead sight. Get up there. Glad you'll mix it up, so... You don't have the perk that just calls an animal automatically? Oh, you know what? I might. It's just been so freaking long. It's been so long since I've played this game. I'm not even sure... I'm not even sure what to do anymore. Let me see. Oh, I do have that perk. Oh, I remember how this works. Hello. I remember how this works. Okay, which one am I going? There's a lot of just game to remember here. Here we go. There's a lot of game to remember. Did you ever go back to Nier Automata, and or did you like it? No, I never went back to Nier Automata. Never went back to it. Didn't super get into it. I know, you know, it's a lot of people's favorite of last year, but I just never really got into it. Where am I going? Okay, so we want to stick on this road. Get that way. Okay. Suggested that we have the talk footage and cut the game footage while having a conversation. Audio keeps playing. The silent game footage segments were dead time. Usually those were meant for a purpose. The point of the gameplay only footage in the reviews is almost as a chapter break. Is when we're moving on to a new subject, or if I think something happens particularly funny, and then you know. But if we change topic, that's what those segments are for. Come on, how do you go fast? Go fast. Oh shit! Fine. Everything's fine. Excuse me, dick. Do these robot animals poop? We would assume. We would absolutely assume so. Yes. Absolutely. Jack will never get Rich to do a morning stream any more than they'll ever get Mike to show up for a stream. That's probably true. Listen, Rich is a night owl. Rich is a night person. Well, then I'm glad. I'm glad I quit before the robot orgy. I mean, that's not necessarily my thing. You've got to keep moving here, animal. Don't you have auto run? That's something actually I really like about The Witcher is they have like auto run, like stay on target, and your roach stays on the path. And I like that. Yeah, she's kind of staying on the path. I'm not ready to fight yet. I'm not ready to fight yet. Shit. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Keep moving, Aloy. Keep moving. There are dragon things in this game. Yeah, there's bird. There's, you know, well, they're all metal. Like there's a metal bird. They're fucking robot dinosaurs, man. Get with it. Get hip. Wildlife kill. How do I get up? Here we go. Sorry, there's a campfire over here. I should save real quick. There we go. I should save real quick just to make sure. Let's rock. All right. Witcher 1 is such a terrible game. I've been really enjoying Witcher 3. It's just gameplay-wise, I've been enjoying it. You know, story-wise, I'm a little lost. I don't quite know what's happening, and I don't really care. Excuse me. Is my other problem. I just don't care to learn more about the story, but yeah, it's alright. This Horizon Zero Dawn was a story that I actually was invested in. You know, I liked, you know, learning about the world and figuring out about Aloy's past and wop wop and wop wop and bloop bloop. Where am I going? Over here to the Frozen Wilds. I was into this story, and part of that might just be because I don't much care for fantasy settings. I never have. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm remembering. What is attacking you? Oh. Come on, move, move. Damn it. I'm not ready for this fight, and I don't think this is how I get up here anyway. Seems like I should be able to get up over here. We'll see. Oh, I hope. I can only hope. That movie is something incredibly special. These are important questions to know. But this is a fantasy setting. This isn't the same fantasy. You know what I mean. Fantasy. Orcs and dragons and knights and castles. This is sci-fi. This is science fiction because of robots. I don't much care for Tolkien fantasy settings. Check map, maybe? Oh yeah, I'm just exploring around first. See if I can get close. Yes, SF Parliament. Tolkien fantasy. Those are the settings. It's like, those get old after a while. I don't care about knights. I've never cared about, like, knights. And castles and shit. You are now... Oh. I'm now leaving the play area. But that's where I need to go. Whoops. Oh. Oh. Whoops-a-doops. Okay.
Might regret this.
Now leaving the play area. Those are words that you should not hear in an open world game. Now leaving the play area. Really enjoyed the world of Dragon Age. You know, there was some decent stuff in Dragon Age. Like, I like the monsters. I like monsters. But like all of that story stuff in Dragon Age, oh, my house is doing this and honor and blah. That's my Dragon Age impression. None of that I cared for. Any upcoming movies you're interested in? Oh, you know what? I was just reading about Thelma. There's a movie that I think is coming to like the indie theaters here in town called Thelma. And it's an arty farty superhero movie, and it looks really good. Like quasi superhero-y movie, and it looks like they're doing a monster as metaphor thing with the superpowers. But yeah, Thelma looks great. Jack's head disappeared. Oh yeah, because I was checking my computer, which is over there. Just see if I swivel. If I swivel my chair, the overlay on the bottom is much nicer. Well, yes, thank you. I hear that. We changed things up a little bit. What's that? That's turkey. That's turkey. I forget what shit I need. About the killing of I've heard good things about the killing of a sacred deer. Yes, I've heard good things about that. I don't know much about it, but I was reading up on the director of Thelma, and that looks very interesting to me. Didn't Jack already finish this game? Yes, Pizza Train. Yes, I did already finish this game, but I am now about to head to the Frozen Wilds. This is the new DLC area. And I should practice fighting, and you know, there are these things here, and I should really see if I could fight one. Should practice my fighting.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
There we go. Ah, good times. Take all you. It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back to me now. I can see clearly, said the blind man, pissing into the wind. It's all coming back to me. Fuck! I didn't want my focus. There you go. What is this daytime solo stream? Change is scary. Ooh, speaking of change is scary, look, there's a big guy over there. Yeah, you know, we couldn't stream last night, and I wanted to make sure we got one in, so I was free this morning, and I said, heck, I can do a solo stream this morning. Yeah, muscle memory does, the Traveler speaks. Muscle memory, it really does take a while to come back. You get into a real groove with games where you just kind of know what to do in what situation, and mine is all sorts of fact right now. Can I just say, coming up here, I don't know if you guys can see this yet. This is one of my favorite things in sci-fi dystopians is just the windmills that are left over. Look at those things. That's It's one of my very favorite sci-fi things. Is just, you know, the technology left over. I love. Oh crap! Don't see. Look at this guy. I don't know if I'm ready for this fight yet. What do you guys think? Should I fight him?
This'll help.
Should I fight him? Shit. Little one's missing. Shit. Okay. Well, I guess we're fighting. Great.
Gonna bring you down!
If I can override him, he can help me fight the big guy. There you go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. You two, help me fight. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry, guys. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be great. Traps. I remember traps. Traps. I remember traps. Shit. Shit. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I need to remember how to knock stuff on here. Precision arrow. Oh, this one. This is the Terra Blast. There we go. That's the arrow that knocks shit off. Okay, I remember this. Hey, you fuck! Damn it. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, I remember. This is a weapon. This is a weapon. You can knock weapons off of the bigger ones and use them against them, which is great. Damn it, stuck on a tree, stuck on a tree. Good enough, not good enough, not good enough, everything's fine, everything's fine. Damn it. What? When did you get here? Everything's fine. Okay, we've now some more dinosaurs have come in, but everything's still gonna be fine. There we go. Everything's still gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Rolling. Okay. Yeah, now I'm probably gonna die. Now we're getting close to it. Okay. You would be so dead without my shield armor? Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Die already. Oh, another big weapon, another big weapon. Fuck. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. What's even happening? Everything's terrible. It's a great game.
Wild and catch.
It's a great game. Everything's great about this. Everything's great. What is the name of this enemy? I don't know. This is probably one of those situations where... Move, camera, move! I really should have done some research before fighting this and, like, you know, learned its weakness. There's like a whole scanning thing, right? If I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, there's this whole, like, scanning situation where you can learn its weaknesses. What? What's with that? Ooh, weapon. I'm gonna do it. That is a Thunderjaw, my friends. That was a Thunderjaw. And we just kicked its ass.
Got too much already.
Nice. All right, let's see what's around here. You should have rode it. Unfortunately, you cannot ride the Thunderjaw. There are some animals that you can take over and ride, but not the Thunderjaw. Alright, let's see. Let's loot some corpses here. And then let's do some crafting. Go in here. Oh, okay, yeah, we can craft. There's like quick crafting here. So you can like quickly craft arrows, which I will need. I don't have the things to craft that. Oh, that's right, I have a bomb thrower. Those are awesome. Alright, great. Everything's great, guys. We did it. Like this versus a Lionel fight, which is better. I think that these fights are better. I like fighting the robots more only because there are more options. And obviously I basically tripped my way through that one because I'm still learning all of the combat. It's 1 in the morning here. What do I do? Go to bed. But there's more options here. You can lay traps. There's the tie-down cables where you can, you know, confine them to an area. Like I said, you know, you can rip weapons off of your enemies and use them against your enemies. So I prefer these fights only because there's more options. Finished the game, still learning all the combat. It's been several months since I played, or I don't know if you're talking about yourself, but... All right, I gotta get more coffee, and then we'll keep going. I'll be right back. BRB. Gotta get more coffee. Hello. So much coffee. Well, you know, it's a carafe of coffee. I make one basically pot of coffee, which gives me approximately 3 Santa Clauses in the morning. And so I get, you know, 3 cups of coffee and I use pour over coffee. So I have like this little carafe and, you know, grind my beans, grind them fresh every morning. So it's nice coffee. It's okay, it's working. So I drink nice coffee. I do 3 cups in the morning. If I'm working in the afternoon, I do another 3 cups, or sometimes, like, if we're at a shoot, you know, like, I'll just grab a big one from the to-go place. So at most, I'm drinking maybe 4 to 6 cups of coffee a day. Sometimes it's just the 3 in the morning, though. I will not sip loudly into the microphone. I'm sorry. Quality rating for different coffee preparation styles. You know, that's a personal preference. It's a personal preference, and there's a lot of X factors for what kind of... Oh, shit, wait, where am I going? Oh, turn around. There's a lot of factors. For example...
Everything's sharp and moving.
How many people are drinking coffee? If it's just you, then what... You know, how fast do you want that coffee is another factor. I know, you know, a lot of people shit on the Keurig system, and I think it's bad coffee. But, heck, if you're only drinking 1 cup of coffee a day and you want it instantly, yeah, why not? For me, when I'm drinking just 1 cup of coffee a day, I'll pull out my AeroPress, which is like a souped-up French press that'll just give you 1 incredibly tasty cup of coffee. Really, it, Oh, land's fine. That's fine. Really, what it gives you is approximately 2 shots of espresso. Coffee tastes nice. Well, get a different coffee maker. Yes, AeroPress. AeroPress is the way to go. If you're just having 1 cup, and you know, especially when I travel, I make sure to bring the AeroPress with me. Because you're never quite sure on whether or not you can get quality coffee anywhere you go, but usually wherever you go, you will have someone will have a way to make hot water. Nope, I can't go that way, or else I'll get into a dead zone again. And so I always bring my AeroPress with me whenever traveling. Like Starbucks double espresso can? Oh yeah, those are great. With a little bit of cream in them, those are nice. What's that? It's fine. Is it true that Jack loves coffee? It is more than true. I am thoroughly addicted to coffee. I am shocked. Like, I wanted to get the stream set up and running before I had my coffee, and I'm frankly shocked I was able to do so. So, how often do I travel? As often as possible. I want to get out. I love getting out. Jack, what did I have for breakfast? I had 2 eggs, lentils, and spinach, like I have for breakfast every morning. 2 eggs, a fistful of lentils, and spinach. I call it dinosaur eggs. Because when I make them, the way I make them, at the end it kind of looks like a dinosaur egg. That's why I call it dinosaur eggs. Do you get it? Great. Can I ride Sawtooth? These are all my skills. I have almost no traveler skills. Wait, are these new? Huh. Huh, huh, huh. Wait, where's it going again? Sounds healthy. It's great. It's, you know, about, you know, 2.5 ounces of cooked spinach, 7 spoonfuls of lentils. I love lentils too. Lentils are one of my favorite beans. They're one of my favorite beans. They're nutty. That's a nutty bean. And then that's some eggs. And that is a breakfast that I enjoy thoroughly. I think even if I wasn't on any particular calorie restrictive diet, I would have a breakfast like that, because I could use my auto call mount system again, but I'm just going to enjoy walking around for a bit. Sometimes you just like walking around. Lentils and soup. Lentils anywhere. Lentils all the time. Every day, all the time. Shit. I have gotten up a mountain. But I have my super...
So much for being careful.
I have my super armor, so I should be able to get around this with relative ease. Alright. What are you doing streaming at this early hour? I am making up for us not streaming last night, and I really do apologize. I like to be consistent with our streams. Unfortunately, we were not able to stream last night, so I said, hey, I have the morning free. I'm going to stream this morning, and, you know, if this is something that you guys like... I know back... Oh, shit. Stuck. Back in the day, Sundays used to be Jack solo streams. And those, you know, eventually morphed into just another streaming day for the both of us. And if you guys like this, I'm able to stream mornings. If I don't have work to do, you know, I'm playing video games anyway. Most of the time. What Thartica said. Lentils are great soup base. Lentils are, I mean, lentils are great. I just, end of sentence. Lentils are great. Details on why? Oh, we just weren't able to shoot last night. Streaming is work. Yeah, streaming is work, but it's also fun. Streaming is work.
Saving these for the trail.
More morning streams. Well, if you guys like it, we can add this to some sort of you'll resent us, Jack, because it's hard to enjoy a game if you're streaming. I won't be able to play new games. I definitely won't be able to play new games. But yeah, you know, I'll play some games. Let's do a little combat practice. Everything's fine. If anyone playing video games, we would be fine if you stream it. Well, that's great. One shot them in the eye with your arrow. Ooh, I wonder if I'm that good yet. Probably not. That's the Transformer sound. That's true. How's my current Lego situation? I have a basement full of Lego. Oh, you mean like cleanliness-wise? Well, let me tell you, we actually had a talk with the kids about their Lego situation, and we came to an agreement. They have been wanting, as they're getting older, they have been wanting a TV of their own, you know, to watch their stuff. And so we came up with a devious agreement, which was they clean and organize the Legos all by themselves and keep it clean for 2 weeks. And if they were able to keep it clean for 2 weeks, we would talk about getting their own television, and it worked. They did keep it clean. Game of the year would happen to be Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, you know, it's up there. It's up there as a... Suckers, basically, yeah. Basically, they're suckers. But they did it. They kept it clean, and so, yeah, we got them a tiny television with, you know, Netflix and stuff, that kind of stuff built in, and they've been happy. And actually, they've even kept it clean since then. Make sure we gather this stuff. Like those trees are important for arrows. If you've never played. Yeah, I noticed you were using so much melee attacks. Melee not very good. I like melee. I have the perk where my strong melee attack can knock over animals, and so then I can use the finishing blow very easily. So, is Rich going to be here? No, Rich won't be up for a few hours yet. So, just me today. Let's make sure we're going the right way. We are. We are heading in the right direction. Just me today. This is a Morning Jack solo stream. Nope, you can't see me. I'm in the red.
Here we go again. That was probably a dumb idea. Yep, that was a dumb idea. I thought it would be fun. How would I rank Horizon Zero Dawn amongst other PS4 exclusives? High, highly, very highly. Obviously, you know, there is very little that would dethrone Bloodborne, in my opinion, but Horizon Zero Dawn is up there. Oh shit, oh shit. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine all the time. That's true. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close to the new area, guys. Oh, and we have some tips. Hold on. This is Bad Gamer Korean who says this is to thank you for the Euro-friendly stream. Hello from Dublin. Hello. Hello, Bad Gamer Korean. Ever been? I've never been to Ireland at all. I moved here from New York City about a year ago and love it. It gets rainy a lot, but never snows. Come for the Guinness. I would love to go to Ireland. I think that's on my list of places that I do want to go. More Europe. More Europe. Let's see here. Collecting data says, as an overnight worker, thank you much for the morning stream. I can relax with some prereq in my evening before bed. In your evening, yeah. Well, yeah, you know, I think it's important. I know there's a lot of, we have a lot of Euro viewers, and people have been asking for more Euro-friendly streams, and this is, unfortunately, this is what you can get, because Rich is such a night owl. You'll do.
That you just get me, but hopefully it's good enough. Okay, right? No? Yeah, alright. Let's see here. Did you support EA by buying the new Star Wars? No! I thought people had gotten over this whole pre-order thing and weren't doing it anymore. And Rich and I really did not like the last Star Wars game, if you remember. We did not have a good time playing the first Battlefront game. What is that? Oh, those crabby guys. I know those guys. Those are cool. Those are cool robots. All the robots are cool robots. Sadly, no, people still pre-order. We gotta do better. We gotta do better, people. Just one of those things. You know, I'm not saying everything EA will ever do and does do is terrible, but eventually you gotta find the pattern. And I've been seeing all of the craziness about EA and their gaming practices and their microtransactions and how terrible it is. But even more amazing is, have you guys been paying attention to the threads talking about how insanely profitable it is? Oop. Shit. Get up. Can you climb up? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. There was supposedly that...
Water's freezing.
Well, then get out of it. There we go.
There was reportedly an ex-EA employee or something on a Reddit thread here and there talking about how profitable these microtransactions are and how you didn't even need a large user base in order to make it work. They said, you know, most of their profits came from 10% of the user base, and out of that 10%, it was only 1% that was really contributing to the bottom line, with certain players, just, you know, single players, contributing thousands of dollars by themselves. And to me, that was the real surprising thing, is how little they cared about all the gamers, because as long as they could get that 10%, as long as they can get that 10%, they don't care about the majority of us. They're going to get their money from the minority. Interesting. Search corpse. Just like phone games. You're saying there's 1% of the population that can spend a bunch of money on shit like that? This is where you get it. You get it. But to me, it's very telling of their business model, because they don't care about just making a fun game that will sell well on its own. They are poking at the metrics button. And all that means is that we need to support them even less, because they don't care about us, and they'll go off in their niche. They'll still make a ton of money because of that 1%, but it is a multiplayer game, so what we can do is not give that 10%, that 1% who is giving them all the money, the fun of playing against us, because these are multiplayer games, and so they need a large user base in order to make it fun for the few people that pay them a lot of money. So I was talking to a guy who worked at Marvel Mobile, worked on a Marvel mobile game, and told me that their two top users spent over $70,000 on the game. 2 users, reportedly. 2 users contributing $140,000. That's nuts. But that's in line with, you know, what we've heard from other game developers. And so, you know, it's all the same stuff. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. They don't care about us. YouTube doesn't care about us. Ooh, pretty lights. Support those developers that are just out there to make a good game. That's actually, you know, that was one of the reasons why I decided to revisit Witcher 3, is after watching...
Red light means trouble.
After watching the NoClip documentary about the developers and just how passionate they were as gamers and as developers, and they didn't really, you know, they never got into like, yeah, well, we looked at the metrics and we wanted to, you know, optimize the user experience for the blah blah blah. They just said, hey, we wanted to make a fun game based off of this series that we all love. And so that's what eventually made me reevaluate Witcher 3.
I love that. You know, I know you guys say that I shouldn't use the melee weapons, but I love them. I love those. I love just smacking the robots.
God, I found this.
Not to mention Guerrilla Games for this game came out single price with very few bugs, got a bunch of patches and stuff, and a good size expansion DLC for a single price. Exactly. There are good, even within EA, right? There are good people working. And there is nothing more powerful than voting with your dollar as far as these situations are concerned. Voting with your... Gave away 18 pieces of free DLC. Said the project gave away 18 plus pieces of DLC for free within over 60 plus hours of expansion. This is what I'm saying. It's all good stuff. All good things. There's a guy over there. I'm not talking to that guy. Because we're about to get into the frozen wilds. We've made it. We finally made it. Well, we're what, 900 feet away. We're getting there. Do you not have a perk that slows down time when you aim? I do, but I was also using the precise arrow, which takes a long time to wind up. I really should have switched that to... I love the this one, the Terra Blast arrow. That's my preferred arrow, the one that blows up after you do it. Voting Visya Valet is just a fancy way of saying don't buy stuff from shit companies. Yes! Yeah! Dollar votes, man. That's the whole deal. That's the whole shebangs. Is don't buy shitty things and buy good things. And I know I'm speaking into the void because, you know, this very weekend we get a new Batman v Superman. But the Blade Runner movie... Shit, I'm just... Come here. Come here, dick. Get down here. I should fight these guys. I got it. I'm gonna get out of here. We just want to see the Frozen Wilds. How about nobody go see Justice League? Right, well that's what I'm just saying, you know, the Justice League is probably going to make a decent amount of money, and Blade Runner did not. Blade Runner did not, but, you know, such is the way of the world. Brands are a powerful motivator, unfortunately. Well, and things like, you know, things like Half in the Bag and, you know, reviewers and critics and, you know, myself and Rich included doing pre-rec, we're not helping because we know people want to hear about... Oh, I'm close. We know that people want to hear... Oh, I gotta turn around. About Batman versus Superman. It's a thing that people want to talk about, and so we want to give people the thing they want to hear about, and in talking about it, we're giving it advertising, right? So we're not helping. But here we are. 2049 was so great, one of the best sequels in my opinion. Starkiller, I'm with you. I loved it. I was really happy. I was really happy with it, and I enjoyed the original. And I was really happy that I got to see it in theaters with, you know, the mega surround sound, which made it even more enjoyable. Shit! Where did you come from?
Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Running away. Running away. No audio is fine. Can you guys not hear me? You should be able to still hear me. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. So Justice League sounds like... So Justice League, that sounds like that's going to be great. You know, the early reviews are not favorable, but like I said, but it also just doesn't matter. So just nothing matters. The combat noise is loud. Alright, here, hold on, I will adjust. There we go. Game gets loud. Okay. There we go. Nothing matters. Great. Close up of Jack. Absolutely. Let's see what we got here. First person curler says, thanks for the CET friendly streams. Do you like paper clips? What? I sure do. Play Universal Paperclip. A browser game that will take you places. Almost as easy as making bug porn. Oh, well, weird. That's a strange tip. Confirmed, Jack stole a mic. I borrowed a microphone from the RLM studios. Borrowed. A microphone. And I double checked. And I will return this microphone. What? At this point, I think Jack ignores my pixel art question on purpose. LOL. I'm sorry, Highlander. While playing, I do try to scan the chat. I don't catch everyone. I'm certainly not ignoring you, but I just, when I scan over, I'm not seeing it, so I'm very sorry. Permanently borrowed. Exactly. Let's see. I want to make pixel art a prereq. What would you want it to be? Pixel art of prereq. We need a casual horse. We need a casual horse picture. So someone hiding on the side of a horse that we can't see, who's sneaking. Casual horse. I love casual horse.
They're scanning for me.
You can't see me. How many copies of Nuki are there currently? So many. Like, he got plate biscuits around here somewhere. This is, you know, normally his napping time. So he's probably not gonna hang out this morning. But he's around here. He's around here somewhere. Alright, here we are. We are getting to the frozen wilds. We are almost there. We're gonna hide from whoever is trying to find us here, because I don't want to fight anything. Damn it.
Not much gets past them.
I say right as he finds me. Alright, well move, Aloy, move. Explore the... You dickhead. Yeah. Yeah. What?
Where are you? Where are you? This stupid bird. Gotcha, dick. Bird dick. Great. Great. Got it. All right. Stupid bird. All right, we gotta go to the Banuk Wilds now. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're close. This way. This way to the road. Right? Is that right? That's right. The road is this way. Fuck. Everything's fine. Where am I going? Emote idea. Casual horse, biscuit, corn shucking, prom princess. Yes, we do need a prom princess. Why does a robot need flapping wings? He still needs to fly. There's no jet engine, but... Tell us some dad jokes. I'm actually pretty bad at dad jokes. I'm pretty... My puns are poor. I have poor puns. Shit. Oh, things are...
I can get out of this.
Alright. Here we go. Now we got a rope. Oof. Come on, Aloy. Now we got a road. Do we? Here's our road. Is this a road? Am I on it? I'm on it. Great. Into the frozen wilds. It's happening. A jet engine would be cooler. It's true. El Pollo Huntus. I still love that joke. I know technically it's La Pollo Huntus, and really that just speaks to the fact that we don't write our jokes out ahead of time. So in my head, you know, it just El Pollo Huntus was the correct thing to say, so I said it. If we did write our jokes out ahead of time, someone surely would have corrected me and we would have gotten that right. And it would have been La Pollo Huntus.
This must be the pass Ravid was talking about, with Banuk territory just above.
El Pollo evokes the chicken franchise, which is funny. Well, that's what I was thinking of, is you know, I just know El Pollo. And so, that's why I said it. Oh, we go over here. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Congratulations on the winning joke. First of all, thank you. Thank you. It's always nice when you have the winning joke. Because of course it is a competition.
How much will the snow cover?
Jack, what exactly made you lean in while watching Double Down? Just how confusing it was. It was an unconscious thing. I just wanted to understand. I wanted the movie to make sense. And so you just want to get closer so you don't miss anything. Like, oh, some small piece of dialogue that will explain why things are things. So something that would make Double Down make sense, and it's just not there. It's so confounding. All right, we got stuff now. Where am I going? This way? We got stuff. And so it wasn't... I was not doing a bit when I was... Is this not a campfire I can save at? Apparently not. Oh, there it is. Okay. Here's where I climb.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
You know the movie special when Jack holds his
Surprised you're
face.
still checking up
Right.
on
Well,
me.
you know,
thought you would moved
sometimes it's a
Forgive me for
it's
still
a
being concerned
a
with the
reflex of just how
I was
bad it
thinking,
is.
Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future, or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as
Hi,
usual,
Re Forever.
you do as you wish.
Touchy.
Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are having a fine day. Alright, we are here. We are going to find the Banuk. We have finally made it to the Frozen Wilds. We are now in DLC territory. We are out of main game into DLC. Right? Are we in the fog yet? Oh, we're not quite in the fog yet. We're close. We're close to in the fog. Why is she moaning? Because she's climbing.
This one's a new predator. See the heat coming off it.
Shit. 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 Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Shit, shit. Got it, okay. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Dang it, dang it. There, hang out there for a second. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's not gonna be fine. Everything's gonna not gonna be fine. Okay. We need to use some of that. That's what. I have all these bombs that I always forget how to use. What? I didn't hit him? Dang it. Gosh, dang it. Running away, running away. He's gonna die now. No, I saved right before the walk. It'll be fine. Or right before we encounter this guy. Fuck, fuck. I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Shit. I might die. Okay, I might die. I might die. Over here. Fall into my really poorly placed trap. No, fire won't help. Fire won't help. What's his weakness? Hold on. Shit. Oh, don't hold on. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Gonna die. Running away. Okay. Running away.
Everything's fine, everyone.
Stay still.
Everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be fine. I don't know what that weakness is. I don't know what that is. Hold on. Whew. Whew. Okay. Jack in the house. Jack, you look, like... I don't know what that means. Okay, hold on. We need, what do we need here? What do we need here? We need a different bow. Ice. Ice is his weakness. That's what it is. Okay. I think. Okay. Ice, ice, ice. Ice, ice. So... Fuck. 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 I'm caught. I'm caught. I'm caught. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Running. Is ice not his weakness? Did I misread that? Or am I just not hitting him with it? There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Hit him. Fuck. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. This guy sucks. Oh, I just keep missing. That's what's happening. Okay. Almost got him. Hit him. You. Get him. Oh. Everything's gonna be fine. He used to be badass at this and got great. I did. I got really lucky. And remember, this is the first time I have played this game in... I mean, when did our review of this came out? I haven't played it since then. It has been months. This is the first time I picked up this game in months. I did it.
Perfect.
And I'm just happy that I survived, to be quite frank with you. I think what it was telling me was that his weakness was ice, but I don't know. When you hit him with ice, you'll see a little ice icon show up below his AP. When you fill that icon all the way up, he'll get frozen. Okay, great. Whew. The real hero is the shield. Oh, I would be so dead without my very special shield armor. So very dead. Since oh, okay. So if, like, I haven't played this since February. And I was still able to defeat him, obviously, with a little help from my special shield armor. Big ups. But, you know, I also did obtain that special shield armor. That was something that I got. I earned. Hi, Ben Cellini.
welcome. Welcome to the stream. And it's the same with fire. If one is fired a week, you keep hitting them with fire stuff until the fire icon fills up. Okay, well that's good to know. That is helpful. Let's see what's over here. We climbed up all the way over here. See if there's a fire or something that we can save our progress at. Looks like there is not. Oh well. Also remember to craft resistance potions. Oh shit, I'm forgetting about all this stuff. Oh, I just have bombs too. Oh, you can place bombs, people. Do you even remember? Do you even remember? I'm back. Welcome back, Dr. Doom It Up. You want to consider equipping the bow with the hardpoint arrows. That's for really fast. Yeah, I really like my Terrablast arrows. My precision arrows seem to take a long time. And my harvest arrows, I've never much cared for that. What other bow do I have, actually? My other bow... Electric arrow, snow arrow, and confuse arrow. That's pretty good. And then this bow has just the regular hard point and fire arrow. So I have some extra, I have some bow options. I do like my Terrablast, though. A big fan. Is this game worth buying a PS4 for, says Cooking with Mustard Gas. This game alone, probably not. You add into the mix Bloodborne, and you add into the mix all the other games that you can play on a PS4 that are available on other systems, and you start to add up to something that's worth it. Okay. This and Bloodborne, you might get yourself a case.
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
You might get yourself a case for this and Bloodborne. You know, Rocket League is also on this. Obviously, that's on just about every single system, but I think there's enough games to make a PlayStation 4 worth it, and there's enough exclusives to make it worth it. But. What's my game of the year, Zobi? I don't know. I've enjoyed a whole lot. I've enjoyed a whole lot. This, I've enjoyed Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild might be it, just off the top of my head. That I had the deepest experience with
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Yeah, Dick. Jack, you gotta get around to Yakuza 0. There's a lot to get around. Is Jack still reading tips? I thought I caught up. Yeah, I believe I'm caught up on tips. I should be caught up on tips. If you tipped and I didn't read it, let me know, and I might need to restart my stream tip alerter. I just bought a new Xbox, and I haven't touched my PS4 Pro since. So yeah, well, you know, everybody's different.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
What a bunch of dicks. Everybody's a dick up here. Bye, Snizzle. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us on this Thursday morning. I guess, you know, like my issue with Xbox, my issue with buying an Xbox is that anything that's available on Xbox is also available on the PC. And so if you already have a PC, there's no reason to buy an Xbox. But the PlayStation 4 still has a few exclusives that make it worth purchasing alongside a PC. So. Alright, I'm going to take a little break, small break. All this coffee has gone in. It must leave now. So you guys hang out for just a second. I will be back in, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.